Today we're going to be diving into the world of Sherlock Holmes, solving mysteries that he struggles himself. Yo yo yo, the Sneakiest Raccoon is back for a brand new video, and this is what it looks like if you're looking for the Sherlock Holmes map on the PS4. Looking at the ratings, we've got a 4.5 star rating out of 301 ratings. This means it's going to be good, right? So normally when you're looking for a world that you like, you always read the description and look at the ratings. Looking at the ratings, it seems pretty good. However, looking at the description is obviously saying you're solving mysteries that only Sherlock Holmes can figure out, unravel the London's underground thing. But then when it tells you about what's in it, it hardly gives you anything. Like, because it's a Sherlock Holmes map, it's obvious that it's gonna have 221 B Baker Street because that's Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes and John Watson. That's obvious it's going to be there. Nine skins included, that's what's needed there. But what should be talking about is like how many mysteries are there, or whether if there's puzzles or not. I don't know. So when you enter into the game, you're greeted with this. So you start off with following them on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Now that's quite common for every kind of map. I don't really have a problem with this. What I do have a problem with is where they actually put you. Like, they put you in the middle of the room, blocking all this. Now you're like, what do I need to do? You have to go behind this, which, from where you were standing, it wasn't that obvious. You're probably going to think, what's this about the fireplace? And you do like stuff like that, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. You look over, you're like, oh, hello. So with this, you can choose your special effects and stuff like that. No special effects, some special effects, full special effects. So depending on which special effects you want, it's also going to cause a bit of lag as well and performance issues, like it says in the tip up there. So I would recommend just doing some special effects. So you're playing as Sherlock at the moment in your own skin.
You know
So
me, Sherlock. I never say no to a good tea.
And I definitely do not look like a Sherlock Holmes, do I? Now, looking at this, Watson is just the guy that follows you around and sometimes just says random stuff. But really, all you're doing is just getting some tea and giving it to him. So that's basically taming a dog, and he'll follow you around. Yeah, you see that? So that's basically just a representation of a dog. And you look over here, and these display cases here indicate the 5 different mysteries that you can do. So what I think they should have done is that instead of putting it in the middle of the room and with the two supporting cases to your left and right, I think they should have put it on the wall in front of you so you can easily see that. Then you can look around and then see what you need to pick. Thinking about the mysteries and stuff. Now, I've already done all these mysteries. I know what they've done. This is not a gameplay video. If you want a gameplay video, please go check someone else out. I'm just giving my opinion of this game. So with these display cases, they showcase the 5 different mysteries you can do. Now, when I think of a mystery game, you're probably going to want something that's either really fast-paced and you're not wanting to leave these mysteries, or they're very long so that you can still play with them. But these mysteries here, they only take you 5 to 10 minutes each. Now that means you can finish all of these mysteries in under an hour, very easily. Um, they're more like just story games where you just walk about, talk to a bunch of people, you get a clue from that, then you just walk to another place and you get hints on where you need to go. Now, I haven't got a huge problem of hints of telling you where to go and showing you using lamps outside. But Like, seriously? Like, if you're doing the display case with the dress in, number 4, one of the parts of the quest you need to do is, like, finding a little girl, and after you get a few little tips about her, and, what she likes and stuff like that, you start looking around for clues on where her last whereabouts were. Now, you then find 3 different clues to 3 different places, and then they show you where to go for all those places. And now, what I think they should have done was that they have a map where they have the different places on it, where you can look at it. Then you get the clues, and they don't give you tips on where you need to go, unless if you absolutely need them. Like, for example, with the same mission, you're gonna get, these breadcrumbs as a random clue, something that Sherlock will pick up on. Now that leads to a person walking around there was at a bakery. So you just think, okay, um, they must be at a bakery then. And then it gives you a tip on how where to move. But yeah, that's still a big problem because you're not really solving anything. All you're doing is in the story. You're just in the story, and you're just left there to do to just listen and see if you can solve the mystery before Sherlock. Now, that's okay in like storybooks and stuff, but this is a video game right now. Now, I think this would be a lot better because then you're actually using your brain and you're actually doing a bit more Sherlock Holmes stuff. Like, you're not just sitting there watching the story. Now, the actual stories, they are some of them are very interesting. Like, for example, number 2 with which looks like a grey piece of poop. That's actually a bit gunpowder right there. So if you do this mission, you're going to someone's basically threatening to blow the area up. You go to a place and then they tell you where to and then they give you some advice on where you need to go. Now, this is a really cool thing, because later on in the story, you're going to find that the person that you literally just talked to is actually the bomber himself, and he's actually giving you some false information. However, if you're However, this game has some really unrealistic features where when you're talking to someone, you can easily just walk around the room and house whilst you're still talking to them, and they're still in the same room you talked to them before. Now that just doesn't make any sense, and I learnt that from when I first with played mission number 2, where I walked outside and I saw something a bit suspicious. Now, I've looked at some unrealistic features where you can talk to people 3 rooms away, but there are also some other unrealistic features. Now, I have no idea if this is just bad internet, which is really unlikely because I've got really good internet. But if you look at this, these people just walk really slow when you're trying to follow them. And then there's this high-speed chase that you do in mission number 4 with the missing girl, where you're chasing a little boy that has stolen some money off of an old man, and then for some reason happens to lead you to the one place where the girl is hiding, when the boy has nothing to do with the mystery at all. When you're trying to catch the child, you start off by a huge amount of lag that happens, so they actually get a pretty good head start. But then you literally see where they're going. You sprint off after them, then, well, you catch up to them and you pass them. Then I'm finally able to run after him. But then watch this. I'm overtaking him. Haha, you suck, loser. Also with unrealistic features is the speech in this game. Now, I absolutely love games where they have voices playing. Like, it definitely makes it a lot more interesting than just reading it off the screen, like in Tab. But This game has a bit of a problem. It doesn't flow naturally. Like what it does is that it says the thing. It does the little bit of text. It waits till the text is finished, and when the text has gone away, and then just waits for such a long time. Like here's a little example right here.
I noticed him right away. He was wearing a sort of dark mask covering his face, which immediately made me suspicious. Anyone hiding their identity as such is someone to be suspicious of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Suddenly, he pulled out a load of fireworks. He began shouting something along the lines of, "Give me all your money or I will scatter these around your shop and set them off."
Do you have brain damage, sir? Why did it take you so long to combine those two things together?
Of course, I just had to do what he said. I handed all of the cash that I had stored in the register and the cash box.
One thing I do like about this game is that it's got collectibles that you can get through each mystery. You can get 3 different collectibles for each mystery. When I'd done all 5 of them, I found all of them first try on every single one of them except one, which was the kidnapper's one with the dress. Now that made me keep an eye on where we're going and look out for sparks on just random items, and also items that were a bit out of place as well. Really liked it about that. Also, if you did miss any, it encourages people to keep going with the game and trying to keep completing the levels. Now, in one of the levels, I can't remember which one at the moment, but I'll post it on the screen which one it was. But I managed to find something called a Necromancer token. Now, personally, I have absolutely no idea what the heck this is. Like, I see this and I'm just like, what is this? Like, it confuses me quite a lot. And I actually went on to creative this one time, looking in every nook and cranny and even finding a little Easter egg during the thing. But I could not find a use for this Necromancer token. Like, my best guess is because it's called a Necromancer token, I'm guessing it has something to do with the graveyard in level 5, the one with the gravestone in, where you go into a graveyard and someone's robbed a grave off of someone just to get one of the rings from that grave. Now there is one problem that I find really badly about this game. So, when I do these adventure maps, like if you play like Lego games, all that kind of stuff, you can like go back and play those games again. However, you can't really do it with this one. You have to complete every single level, then a lever appears on the wall here, you flick it, then everything goes back to normal, and you get to do your challenges again. But let's say you just wanted to do one single one again and again and again each time. Let's say you couldn't find collectibles. You found like one collectible one time, you didn't find any the second time, and you're like, I need to find it a third time. You can't do that. You have to complete every single one of them again to get the lever back and flick it, and then get the this one again. Like personally, I just think that's very annoying. Like that's just very restricting, I should say. Unlike other adventure games. I just realized this guy's quite tall. Wait, hang on. Damn! He's 6 foot. Also, what's with the shoes? Like, looking at other people's shoes, like, I don't think you've got the most
I'm rather
ginormous
tired,
feet
Sherlock.
we've ever
Let us
seen.
return home.
Now, personally, I look at this game and I think that this is a game made for some smaller children, probably about 5 to 10 years old. As for the map creation and how easy it is to complete. But when you think of Sherlock Holmes, think about his mysteries, and they are like full on. Like you're not really going to read your like 8-year-old child, a Sherlock Holmes mystery. Like Sherlock Holmes is more for like older than 10-year-olds maybe. I don't know. Um, that are a bit smarter than this kind of level. So at the start of the video, you might have looked at me and thought, why the heck would I choose a game like this? Well, I absolutely adore mystery. I absolutely love doing it. I looked at that and I thought, wow, that's got a lot of a lot of good ratings. Also, it costs quite a lot, so that probably means it's pretty good. It costs 1,170, I think. I'll check in a moment. I'll put the real price up on the screen if I'm wrong. Um, but I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, I'm disappointed. I do not like this map. And the reason why I'm sharing it with you right now was because I think it is such a big shame and such a good looking like it's such a good looking game that catches your eye, but it's really not it's not a well made game that you can play. And that is it for my review. So overall, I do not think that this is a good game at all. So I'm gonna give this rating probably a 1 or 2 out of 5. It's not the best game at all, and I don't really think that you should get it. It's not a good use of your money, unless if you're a young child that just wants to be like Sherlock Holmes, then I guess you can get it, but it's not worth it. So please hit that like button if you enjoyed the review, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Reviews is not all that I do, I also do many different series, so right now I'm doing a thing called Comment Craft at the moment. Make sure to check that out, which should be coming up on the screen right now. And it's time for the sneaky raccoon to sneak off. I've done it again.